Hello students, in APPSC Group 2, a newly added area in the prelims for 30 marks is Indian Society. Indian Society syllabus is not very exhaustive when you read it, but when you get into the details of it, it is exhaustive in terms of the number of topics that have to be covered. The reason why I'm telling this is society is basically a area where you can write descriptive answers. It is an area where you have a lot of scope for analysis. It is an area where you can write very good answers, descriptive answers, where questions can be asked. But when it comes to objective type of questions, it is a little difficult to frame because it is an analytical area. That is the reason why the number of topics that you have to cover in Indian Society for APPSC Group 2 would be more, because you have to anticipate where you can get objective type questions. Now in this video, I would like to dissect the entire syllabus for you. I'm going to give you the microscopic view of the syllabus. I'm going to tell you how each topic in the syllabus has to be approached, what all should be covered, how questions will be asked, because this is how we are going to approach the Indian Society part in your syllabus in the module. This particular module will be completely in English, and for every topic that we cover, I'll ensure that there are practice questions for you, so that you can also practice, you understand how the classes will be translated into questions in your exam. And the focus in the questions will be both direct factual questions as well as analytical objective questions. Now as I take you through the syllabus, I'll also tell you how questions will be asked, how factual questions can be asked, what kind of analytical questions we can expect. So this entire video session is going to be a little exhaustive, because we are going to dissect the entire syllabus. Now let's look at the syllabus. As we all know, the area, it is for 30 marks. The entire syllabus is for 30 marks, and we know that it has three broad units. The first unit is Indian structure of Indian society. Basically, in this unit, they have included all important features of society, of Indian society. Our family system, our marriage system, our kinship, caste. These are unique features of Indian society. There is a lot of uniqueness in these features. So what have you got to study about all these? I'm going to tell you shortly. Then the second part of your syllabus is social issues. Basically, problems that we in India face, social problems that Indians face. Now when you compare this with your civil services, UPSC, IAS exam syllabus, this basically comes in paper 1, general studies of mains in UPSC. This comes basically in paper 2 of general studies mains in UPSC. Now welfare mechanism is the third unit you have. In this, basically we read about what are the various provisions in terms of constitutional, statutory and welfare mechanisms that have been taken by the government for a few sections of the Indian society, like the SCs, the STs, the BCs, women, minority, and so on. So this is your overall syllabus. Now the same syllabus, if I have to put it, I will call it as features of Indian society, social problems in India, and provisions for various sections. Now how do you approach a society? Every subject has a way of approaching it. Society also has a way of approaching it in terms of what topic should I cover first, what topic should I cover next. In the content, a lot of these topics are interrelated. Correlation ఉంటుంది topics లో. So, for example, if I take family, marriage, kinship, these three go together. But if I have to study, I should first study family. Unless you understand the Indian family system, understanding marriage and kinship becomes very difficult, because what is family? Family is the people who are immediate next to you, your immediate relatives. Chala layman terms lo cheppalante, your immediate relatives are called as your family. For example, my family would be my mother, father, my own brother, my husband, my children. So basically that is family. Then what is kinship? Kinship is your extended family. Telugulo manam chuttalu antam, chuttalani kinship antam. So family chadvakunda kinship chadvadam annadi possible kaadu. So first you should read family, then we will read marriage, and then we will read kinship. Likewise, when we talk about women, you have women here you have women listed here, you have women listed here as well. Mari nenu okavela unit wise approach aide, if I study the syllabus unit wise, what am I going to study about women here, here and here? Don't you think it is going to be like a repetition of the whole thing? Dani badal what we do is we actually study women as a whole, as a concept. So women related manam em chadvali society ki, that is what we have to understand. In the next few slides I'm going to explain what you have to study for each of these topics, how detailed it should be and what kind of questions can we expect.